LPT, if you get a gut instinct or someone makes you feel uncomfortable, follow it. Even if that person is super popular or liked. LPT, always think of your relationship as a full-time job where you are both the boss and the intern. If you keep slacking off, you'll lose the job. If your work partner slacks off, give them constructive feedback. And if your job makes you feel miserable, quit. LPT, want to support your local restaurants? Call in your order instead of using delivery apps. They'll make up to 30% more from your order. LPT, as someone who works in the logistics industry and oversees home deliveries, go ahead and purchase your gifts now before it is too late. We are already backed up as is, and with peak season approaching, a lot of people will soon be angry as they have to wait 2 months plus for certain items. LPT, instead of asking for someone's number, just give them yours and tell them you'd love to hear from them. It will avoid any awkwardness in case the feeling isn't mutual. Either you'll hear from them or you won't, but it avoids someone having to say no or giving a fake number cause they don't feel like they can say no. LPT, if you get really scared while watching scary movies, try to think about the aspects of cinematography, set design, special effects, and acting that went into making the movie convincing and scary. LPT, keep your eye out for Christmas gifts all throughout the year. They'll end up being much more thoughtful than if you wait until last minute, and going into December without that looming over your head is worth its weight in gold. LPT, when moving in with a roommate, decide beforehand how you will or will not split utilities and rent if one of you decides to have your girlfriend, boyfriend sleep over all the time. It happens too often. One roommate starts having their partner sleep over practically every night, and the other roommate starts to resent that. Plan on how you will deal with the hypothetical situation beforehand to avoid any friction and or possibly ruining friendships. LPT, before reading a long FB post, scroll to the bottom and see if it says copy and paste. Especially if it was posted by anyone over 50. Some of these chain letters are getting ridiculous and specific, like, my daughter died from cancer, cherish life, but it'll all be BS copypasta. I hate wasting my time reading 8 paragraphs only to realize it isn't real. LPT, you should always rinse, soak dirty pots immediately after you've served your meal out of said pots, and not wait till after you've finished your meal. If you don't, they will become crusty and very hard to clean afterwards. This will save you so much time scrubbing dirty pots, even if you have a dishwasher, because, trust me, they won't come out 100% clean. A quick rinse for mildly dirty pots, plates, and a premature soak for really messy stuff will suffice. LPT, attach the keychain version of your library card to your primary set of keys. If they are lost, they can be taken to the library where the staff can contact you without giving strangers your info. I work at a library and we've been able to reunite keys to their owners very easily because someone in the community noticed they had a library card attached. It also seems like a no-brainer to put your keychain on your keys, but so many people don't. Most libraries in the US offer keychain versions, however, I can't speak for all libraries everywhere. LPT, if you are receiving tech support via text, chat, email, ticket system, always be the last party to respond. The support agent will respond to you quicker. Most support portal ticket management systems have service-level objectives. They track how fast an agent responds to a customer request, how engaged the agent is with customers, etc. When you leave a response, it triggers the appropriate service-level objective timer. If the support agent wants to maintain a positive ranking in the system, they need to respond to you within the appropriate time. So regardless of the agent's response, always be the last one to reply, i.e., thank you for the update, I'll wait to hear back from you, etc. It keeps them focused on your ticket. LPT, learn the NATO phonetic alphabet. It can be extremely useful when spelling over the phone. Asterisk flight record locator over the phone. 2 phonetic alphabet asterisk spelling a difficult last name or address. 2 phonetic alphabet asterisk middle school email still in use into your 30s. 2 phonetic alphabet https://www.sporkle.com/blog/wp-content/upload/2017/12/1-21.jpg closing parenthesis. LPT, if a deer crosses the road in front of you, assume that it isn't alone and that more will cross behind it. Also, if an impact looks imminent, do not swerve. Swerving can cause you to lose control of the vehicle and make the situation worse. LPT, when you finally do your laundry, look at all the clothes in your drawers you didn't wear to see what can be donated or made some into rags. I don't read Marie Kondo, but I imagine this is something she'd say. LPT lines can go faster in grocery stores if people give the cashier the produce first. The next time you're standing in line at the checkout, you'll notice that the two parts of the transaction that are slowest is the customer unloading their cart and when they pay. Most grocery checkout workers can scan items much faster than you can put them on the conveyor belt. Experienced cashiers are faster than you. You'll often see them scanning items as fast as the customer puts them on the belt. The customer is the bottleneck. If you front-load your produce, the cashier usually needs to punch in the item's code in order to total the price per unit of weight. That takes longer than just passing products over the scanner, and it can give you a bit of a head start to get everything onto the belt. Experienced cashiers often have all the codes memorized and can do them quickly, but it still slows them down slightly. LPT, the next time you get asked if you want to do something, take your time and answer truly. Most importantly, stick to your word. It's better to say no up front than say yes, knowing you're going to say no later. LPT, if you have trouble driving at night. Maybe this is common knowledge or not, but if any of you struggle with seeing at night when driving, try lowering the brightness on your car dash displays. Today's cars can have very bright LED displays that don't automatically dim. By dimming the lights, you allow your eyes to adapt to the night. You will see much better and clearer. Hopefully it helps someone. Drive safe. LPT, before leaving a job, make sure you download copies of your income statements, pay stubs. Not all jobs have online systems, but mine did. You can request them, but it can take a little bit to get all the documents, and if you need them last minute like I did, it is much easier to have them on hand. LPT, when asking for a raise, start with what you've added to the organization rather than what you need from it. Most people ask for a raise by saying something like, "I'm saving up to buy my own place, is there any chance I could get a raise?" But it should sound something like, "I implemented these 3 changes that improved our department's performance this quarter, X, Y, Z. If I continue providing this kind of value in the future, can we begin to have conversations about increasing my compensation?" Start with what you've added to the organization, not what you need from it. Your chances of getting a raise will increase exponentially. LPT, write down 1 or 2 concrete goals that is reachable for the year. Your brain will automatically pick out ways to achieve that goal in your everyday interactions and conversations. Once you achieve that goal, make a grander one and keep moving forward. You can do this. LPT, when purchasing off-brand commodities online, sort reviews by most recent. Many generic brands that you will find on Amazon or other sites must offer a quality, comparable product when they first launch to get people to trust them, write reviews, and possibly even drive a repeat purchase. However, after that near 5-star rating has been achieved over a large number of reviews, it takes a lot of bad reviews to start reducing the total stars. If you sort by recent reviews instead of relevant or most helpful, it is sometimes possible to see the point at which quality changed. I saw this with many reusable masks from clothing retailers, for example, and I have seen it on things like patio furniture covers and clothing as well. At first they are great and high quality, and a few months later, they are cheaply made, poor material, or do not last. This mostly applies to generic commodities, but it could be applied elsewhere. Unfortunately, rating manipulation does happen and quality does change, so for high-price purchases or high stakes, like masks, it's worth sorting the reviews a few different ways to get a good picture of the quality.